sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the children are gay. 'Tis summer, children are gay. Corn tops ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. Today we will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home far away. The day goes by like a shadow, the shadow, with sorrow's delight. They sing no more by the glimmer of the moon. Oh, my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. Today we will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home far away. For my old Kentucky home
Ladies and gentlemen, the University of Louisville is pleased to welcome you to the 2016 commencement ceremony. Now, my role is to give you the safety instructions, which means in the unlikely case of an emergency, you're going to go up and out, and you will do the same. That's it. Now, the second announcement is that I tell the students that this is their day, and by extension, it's your day. You need to have as much fun as possible, but you also need to not come on to the floor. So fun does not include being on the floor. Other than that, anything goes. So have a great time today, and please now stand and join with me and the Collegiate Chorale in the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Please join me in welcoming the Chair of the Board of Trustees, the President, the Provost, and representatives of the University of Louisville to our 2016 commencement. The platform may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the 2016 graduating class. and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming representatives of the faculty of the University of Louisville. I'm sorry, I lost my place. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. I'm honored to present to you the chair of the trustees of the University of Louisville, Dr. Larry Benz.
Thank you. Class of 2016, welcome and congratulations. We'd also like to welcome your family and friends to this very special occasion. We're pleased that you're all here today. I'm honored to announce that a number of the community leaders and several members of the university's Board of Trustees, Board of Overseers, Alumni Association, and the Kentucky Council on Post-Secondary Education have joined us for this special occasion. I'd ask that they please stand so that we could recognize them. Mr. President, on behalf of the university's Board of Trustees, I hereby authorize you to grant the appropriate degrees, certificates to the individuals who have been duly recommended by their faculties of their respective schools as having completed all requirements. It is now my honor and privilege to present to you the President of the University of Louisville, Dr. James R. Ramsey.
Again, let me say, University of Louisville class of 2016, welcome. University of Louisville class of 2016, congratulations, you did it. You're here today to receive your diploma as a graduate of the University of Louisville. You have earned it. We are proud of each of you. We watched with great pride as you marched in, and it looks like you're ready to have a good time and enjoy this morning. We also want to welcome your families and your friends to this very special event here at the KFC Yum Center. The University of Louisville is an institution with a great history and tradition that goes back over 200 years. But as I often say, the seminal event in the history of the University of Louisville was in 1997, when the people of Kentucky gave a very specific statutory mandate to the University of Louisville. And that mandate was to be among the very best universities in the country. In fact, our statutory mandate says we're to be premier. Our mandate is to drive economic opportunity and to improve the quality of life for the people of our community and our state. When you, the class of 2016, chose to attend the University of Louisville, you made a decision to become part of something special. Yes, you made a decision to go to an institution where you could get a world-class education. But you also made a decision to be part of ensuring that we as an institution achieve our statutory mandate. And while you have been at the University of Louisville, you have done just that. You have propelled us on our amazing academic trajectory of being premier. Let's just look at some of the things that you've been part of while you've been at the University of Louisville. It was you, our students, who said we needed a world-class student rec center. And it was you, the students, who undertook the planning, the lobbying, and everything required to make that facility happen. Think about the soon-to-begin renovation of the Swain Activity Center, a facility originally built shortly after we became a state institution, a facility which without question is in need of upgrades. Again, it was you, our students, who stepped forward and worked to ensure that the University of Louisville students of the future have a world-class student activity center. Think about the changes in the Ekstrom Library and your desire to make this important campus facility a true academic hub and a point of congregation and engagement for the campus community. The improvements made on the third floor with the reading room, the first floor renovations, and the 24-hour space happened because of you. During your tenure at the University of Louisville, you have achieved individually and collectively awards, recognitions that bring honor to U of L, our city, and our state. Year after year, we've led the state in the number of prestigious Fulbright scholars and other postgraduate honors. In fact, over the last 10 years, the University of Louisville has produced more prestigious Fulbrights than all other public institutions in Kentucky combined. Three of the last 4 years, U of L has been the only school in the state to produce a prestigious Truman Scholar. You made it happen. And while those honors have been shared by all students across campus, our outstanding College of Arts and Sciences is itself the leader in the state in seeing our students compete for these postgraduate scholarships with Stanford, Harvard, Michigan, Berkeley, and other institutions. While you've been at the University of Louisville, you, our students in the College of Business, have twice won the Super Bowl of all business competitions. Year after year, you've led the state in business plan and entrepreneurial competitions hosted by Alltech and other businesses, both in Kentucky and nationally. You made it happen. Our Cardinal Singers, year after year, have won international competitions and represented our university with distinction globally. Time and time again, our School of Music has made it happen. Our Quiz Bowl team has gone, that's good. Our Quiz Bowl team has gone head to head against the best schools in the country. Our engineering students have been successful in rocket launch competitions, basic motor competitions, sustainability initiatives, and more. While you have been at U of L, you, our students, have been the outspoken champions for the values that we hold dear as an institution, including being the first university to ensure the payment of a living wage to all of our employees. You, our students, have spoken out and driven us to be a leader in diversity, sustainability, veterans and military affairs, and being friendly veteran and military campus. You're the ones that made it happen. You, our students, have learned from the very best in the classroom. You've achieved high academic standards. But you have done more. You have taken what you've learned and you've applied it in our community with initiatives like Habitat for the Humanity Project in the Portland neighborhood, our clinical model of teacher education at J.B. Atkinson School in West Louisville, our Backside Health Clinic at Churchill Downs, and on and on and on. We are especially proud of the work of the Kent School of Social Work, the College of Education and Human Development, the College of Business, College of Arts and Science, Speed School, and all of our professional schools for the work that they are doing in West Louisville. You, our students, have reached out with our faculty and staff to make a difference in the lives of people in our community and beyond. You have made it happen. Because of you, we've been on and continue to be on an amazing trajectory, an academic trajectory of being premier. We thank you. But we now recognize that it is time for you to move on to the next stage of your personal and professional development. We applaud you, we congratulate you, we are proud of you, proud that you chose to attend the University of Louisville, and proud that you have led the way in helping this institution build on its great history and tradition. And we know it hasn't always been easy for you individually or easy for us as a campus community. Our world continues to rapidly change. We've faced budget cut after budget cut. We've faced weather challenges, doubters, critics, but you have never been deterred. You, our graduates, have learned from the very best in the classroom, our faculty. You've learned the theory and content of your majors and minors, but you've also learned to reason, to think, to communicate, to work as teams, and you've learned through your engagement on campus and in the community life lessons that will ensure you, whatever challenge you face in the future, you will be successful. You are ready. You are ready to make a difference in our community and our world. And I might add, never has our community, state, and society needed you more. For we continue to face healthcare challenges, growing income disparity challenges, numerous other social and economic issues. And despite all the great technological advances that we've seen in our society, we often still see a loss of individual accountability, civility, and respect for diversity of thought. Over 55 years ago, President John F. Kennedy, in his inauguration address, 1960, asked us as a people to do the unthinkable, to think of new frontiers, to put a man on the moon, which was unheard of at that time. He asked us as a people to give back. He created the Peace Corps, where people would take a year of their lives and work and help people in a different country. He said to us as a people, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. He also said that the torch was passed to a new generation, and that was my generation. And so it is today. That torch is now passed, again passed, and now to you, a new generation. We proudly, confidently pass that torch to you. For while today is graduation day, it is called Commencement Day because you are starting the next phase of your life. And things, special things, await you as our newest alums. You made it happen at the University of Louisville, and you will go forth and make it happen in your lives. Not only in your lives, but you will make our community, our state, and beyond a much better place. So finally, on this very special day, we think back to your freshman convocation on a hot August afternoon that was part of Welcome Weekend. At the end of the convocation, we gave each of you a baseball cap inscribed with cards, and we said to you on that day that we looked forward to this day when you would exchange this cap for the cap that you're now wearing, signifying that you're graduating from the University of Louisville. That day that we so look forward to several years ago is today. We congratulate you. We're proud of you, class of 2016. The University of Louisville has outstanding faculty and staff and outstanding academic leadership. The captain of this great team is our interim provost and executive vice president, Dr. Neville Pinto. As Dr. Pinto joins me, would you join me in thanking him for his outstanding leadership at the University of Louisville.
Thank you, President Ramsey, and good morning. Graduates, each of you is special, but for commencement, our academic units select one student with qualities shared by many of you: an outstanding record, a variety of service accomplishments, and extraordinary potential to have a happy and fulfilling life. These outstanding students from each unit were invited to lead their colleagues in today and to carry the banners of their schools. I now ask that they come to the front of the stage so that I may introduce them to you. I guess they're here already. I ask that we hold our applause until all the names have been called. From the College of Arts and Sciences, James Dean Wood. From the School of Dentistry, Jared Martin. From the School of Interdisciplinary and Graduate Studies, Ashley Miller. From the Brandeis School of Law, Megan Diffenderfer. From the School of Medicine, Lee Richardson. From the School of Music, Anna Patterson. From the School of Nursing, Sarah Kuhner. From the School of Public Health and Information Sciences, Courtney Tiba Bloomer. One of the unit's outstanding students is chosen at each ceremony to be our student commencement speaker. This honoree for this ceremony is Anna Patterson from the School of Music. Let's recognize and congratulate these outstanding students. I now invite the Dean of our School of Music to come forward and introduce his outstanding graduate and our Spring 2016 Student Commencement Speaker.
As Dean of the School of Music, it's my pleasure to represent our faculty and staff in recognizing all of our graduates in the music school today, but we're especially honored by the university in selecting our outstanding graduate of the School of Music, Anna Patterson, as the student speaker for this commencement ceremony. Anna is graduating with a Bachelor of Music degree in cello performance and a minor in communication with a cumulative 4.0 GPA. In her near future are plans to marry and move to Chicago, where she will study for a Master of Music Performance degree at DePaul University. Anna has been preparing for life as a professional performing musician, and her achievements and experiences during the course of her undergraduate program and her plans for additional advanced study will bring her closer to that goal. Her musical life has not been limited to her experiences in our School of Music, considerable as those have been. Anna has also benefited from performance and study at the Green Mountain Chamber Music Festival, the Pacific Region International Music Academy, and the Sewanee Summer Music Festivals, in addition to the inestimable influences from her cello teacher of some 9 years in high school and at U of L, Paul York, and Kim Cherie Lloyd, the director of our university orchestra program. In her limited free time as a music major Anna has served as an intern and later a writer and contributing editor for Today's Woman magazine. In my final comments in introducing Anna, I'd like to return to the beginning of her career as a student at U of L, the historical record of her audition for entrance into the School of Music in 2012, and to comments made by her and about her. Today, these comments ring as true now as they were then. From her auditioning committee evaluation as a high school senior, and I quote from the record, "A very sensitive and artistic cellist, one of the strongest of the cello auditions ever at this institution. She would be a tremendous asset to the School of Music." And this from what she wrote in her application to the school: "I intend to work incredibly hard and be very devoted to my education. By doing so, I can then be prepared to work toward my ultimate goal of being a professional musician. I'm so very passionate about music and about helping others. Through music, lives can be changed for the better." Please welcome your student speaker, Anna Patterson.
I'm a bit out of my comfort zone. This is why I played cello in the first place, so I wouldn't have to speak in front of people. But anyways, good morning, fellow graduates, faculty, staff, family, and friends. It is an honor to stand before you today representing the University of Louisville class of 2016. However, I believe this honor is much bigger than myself. How can one person speak the thoughts and feelings of 1,000? So many wonderful, creative, intelligent, and unique individuals sit before me. It is impossible to begin to touch on the many experiences and trials each one of us has faced these past few years. Were anyone else to stand here today, they would have different insight to share, a different take on what they gained during their time at the university. Take me, for example. In these past 4 years, I never went to a single university sporting event. I never rushed, and I rarely ventured further than the steps of the School of Music. But before you pity my colorless college career, here's what I did experience. I traveled abroad and was immersed in new cultures. I performed with some of Louisville's biggest musical artists. I became a writer for a local magazine. I began rock climbing, cycling. I fell in love with my husband-to-be. I found mentors and faculty and made forever friends. In short, I lived my life. All this to say, we have each taken our own path to get here. We have written a chapter in our life story, which has now come to a close. From this point on, we begin a new journey, a new chapter, if you will. Some of us will go on to further our education by pursuing master's, doctoral, and professional degrees. Some of us will get married and start families. Some of us will dive headfirst into the workforce or join the military. And some of us will continue to wander here and there, trying to figure out our next step. To those individuals, I pass on the great words of Tolkien: "Not all who wander are lost." So now, as we all stand on the brink of new adventure, I wish you all the best. This next stage of our lives will undoubtedly be filled with mistakes and failures, but also successes and triumphs. May each one of us continue our thirst for learning and continue to persevere through whatever life throws our way. I believe each one of us has something to contribute to this crazy world, a story to share with those around us. But remember, as you write these next chapters, this is the only story you have, so make it a good one. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. I would like to recognize our Acting Executive Vice President for Health Affairs, Dr. Greg Postal, who is with us today. Dr. Postal oversees our health sciences campus, which includes the School of Dentistry, Medicine, Nursing, and Public Health. Please join me in thanking him for his service. Greg, where are you? Before the conferring of degrees, I would like to give our candidates an opportunity to acknowledge the excellent instruction they have received from the faculty of this university. Will the faculty who have instructed these students and who honored this year's graduating class by being present today, please rise and be recognized. Thank you. Universities are rich in tradition. Today we have seen examples of that, the processional, the mace, and the academic regalia. In academics, advanced degrees are awarded with special regalia. The regalia for advanced degrees includes special hoods that indicate the degree earned and the institution bestowing it. The hood dates back to medieval times, and the colors lilac for dentistry, blue for PhD, and so on indicate both the field and the highest degree. The red and black lining of the hood represent this university, which is proud to bestow these advanced degrees on its graduate and professional students. Our deans will now introduce degree candidates from their individual schools. Within the schools, we will first recognize undergraduate degree candidates who will be followed by graduate degree candidates. All candidates will be recognized with the other candidates in their department. For example, those receiving a degree in communication will come to the stage as a group, but will be introduced alphabetically, beginning with those receiving bachelor's degrees and ending with those receiving master's degrees. David Hine, Vice Provost for Academic Strategy, and Gail Rhodes, Associate University Provost and Executive Director of the Delphi Center, will announce the degree candidates. Dean Beth Bain will introduce the degree candidates from the School of Interdisciplinary and Graduate Studies.
Mr. President, Mr. Provost, upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty, I am pleased to tell you that yesterday afternoon, at a special doctoral hooding ceremony, 60 candidates were conferred degrees of Doctor of Audiology and Doctor of Philosophy. These candidates fulfilled all the prescribed conditions and were deemed worthy of such degrees. And today we have one student here to showcase the rich academic tradition Dr. Pinto described. Our school's banner was carried in today by our outstanding student, now Dr. Ashley Miller. She is here representing her colleagues and peers. I am proud to present her and all of our students with their degrees today.
Graduating with the Doctor of Philosophy in Nursing, Ashley Miller. The Dean of the School of Medicine, Tony Gansel.
The schools of dentistry, law, and medicine will hold commencement ceremonies at other sites this weekend. However, each of those schools has a delegation of students representing them for this university-wide ceremony. Mr. President, Mr. Provost, I'm pleased to present to you the School of Medicine's candidates for Doctor of Medicine degrees, doctoral candidates in the basic biomedical sciences and in audiology, and master's degrees in the basic biomedical sciences and in speech pathology. Our banner was carried in today by our outstanding graduate, Lee Richardson. I'm proud to present him and all our students with these degrees today.
Graduating with the Doctor of Medicine, Lee Richardson. Graduating with a Master of Science, Physiology and Biophysics, Ebony Armstrong. Trey Kennedy. the Associate Dean of the School of Law, Grace Giesel.
Good morning. Mr. President, Mr. Provost, I'm pleased to present to you candidates for the degree of Juris Doctor from the Louis D. Brandeis School of Law. Our banner was carried in today by our outstanding graduate, Megan Diffenderfer. I'm proud to present her and all our students with these degrees today.
Graduating with a Juris Doctor, Megan Diffenderfer. The Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Kimberly Kempf Leonard.
Mr. President, Mr. Provost, I am pleased to present to you candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Science, Master of Urban Planning, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science, associate degrees and certificates from the College of Arts and Sciences. Our banner was carried in today by James Dean Wood. I am proud to present him and all of our students with these degrees today.
Graduating with a bachelor's in biology, James Dean Wood. Student Body President, Victoria A. Allen, Bachelor of Arts in History and Political Science. Graduating with an Associate in Arts, Paralegal Studies, Caitlin Butler. Graduating with a Bachelor's, Individualized Major, Liberal Studies, Caitlin Carter. Hannah Cook. Jessica Cooley. Jonathan Fitzner. Keely Finn. Mark Mashenik Jr. Patrick Murphy. Second Lieutenant Jason Owen. Abigail Rogers. Eve Wallingford. Bear Wingham. Graduating with a bachelor's in anthropology, Jamila Belanovich. Brittany Bogard. Christian Bronner. Easter Bullock. Brianna Burris. Joseph Claggett. Casey Cornett. Rebecca Deakins. Jerry Douglas. Tanesha Garner. Chelsea Gilbert. Autumn Halberstadt. Caitlin Joy. Maureen Lear.
Amber Janes. Taylor Minzenberger. Michelle Montalvo Jordan. Laura Patterson. Graduating with a bachelor's in applied geography, Michael Felkamp. Taylor Gentry. Devin Jarrell. Valerie Lauer. Amanda Lawson. Andrew Minoff. Donald Petrella. Nicholas Potter. Stephen Price. Staff Sergeant Jacqueline Reed. Staff Sergeant Crystalyn Robinson. Garrett C. Laura Krauser. Philip Thompson. Graduating with a master's in applied geography, Claire Louise Bode. Fernando Cacheta. Justin Hall. Faye Peters. Graduating with a Bachelor's of Art, Luis Miguel Borato Vega. Olivia Brill, Diego Martin Castro Tafur, Shante Coleman, Alexander Getman, Hope Hilkert, Jason Houston Mudd, Aaron Ramser, Madeline Weiner, Tia Wells, Hannah Kellogg. Graduating with a Bachelor's in Fine Art, Alyssa Biven, Caitlin Flattery, Sydney Langsdale, Michelle Hodge, Isabel Cable, Carrie Donovan, Ka Nguyen, Blythe Magnuson, Elizabeth Ryan, Claire Reynolds, Molly Bumpus, Peter Ho, Adam Nickel, Jared Wagner, Claire Nelson, Angela St. Vrain, Samuel Tunget. Graduating with a Bachelor's in Theater Arts, Audrey Spears, Bianca Onzueta. Graduating with a Bachelor's in Art History, Noah Randolph, Shantez Taylor, Kevin Worth. Graduating with a Master's in Art History, Elizabeth Smith.
Graduating with a Bachelor's in Asian Studies, Lucas Noah House, Matthew Jansing, Zachary Johnson. Graduating with a Bachelor's in Atmospheric Science, Melissa Aaron Dye. Graduating with a Bachelor's in Biology, Caitlin Abel, Simra Ahmed, Obadiah Antiyani, Stephen Bickle, Craig Blasey, Hannah Brait, Emily Brazel, Tamis Brenzel, Brittany Carmen, Kevin Carrico, Kyle Clark, Brian Conley, Allison Dentinger, Zachary Dickinson, Andrew Diddle, Marissa Dorger, Emily Ebelhair, Jacob Edmison, Michael Frankert, Jessica Gabhart, Sarah Grosser, Swathi Guti, Jordan Hare, Selma Harambasic, Rebecca Healy, Alex Helbling, William Heller, Kara Hendricks, Reagan Holtz, Amber Hussein, Mitchell Jacobs, Hannah Rose Colbin, Ramya Kandavidi, Catherine Lippert, Cade Lowry, Hallie Lininger, Angela Mancuso, Asim Mohemuddin, Emily O'Neill, Jeanette Aropala, Yusra Pasha, Jay Patel, Alicia Paulino Grimes, Emily Pennington, R.T. Prabhu, Zachary Pulliam, Molly Ritter, Candace Roberts, Peyton Schilling, Shavani Shaw, Joseph Shaw, Jacqueline Sipple, Joseph Stam, Audrey Summers, Alicia Thompson, Steve Tran, Justin Tunjit, Puvani Vantapalli, Victoria Walter, Rukmini Yakanti, Higuk Yo, Winyan Yin, Aaron Young, Jennifer Yu,
Graduating with a master's in biology, Jordan Miner. Graduating with a bachelor's in chemistry, David Beeman. Cheyenne Khan, Catherine Fetters, Alexander Gupta, Victoria Hale, Nicholas Humphrey, Andrew Knight, Hannah Konerman, Logan Lloyd, Jennifer Lyle, Carrie Oygarden Groves, Christopher Pepin, Scott Rocky Jr., Carmelo Raposo, Jessica Rica, Cameron Shams, Delaney Wright, Chad Stevens, Katie Metter, Kevin Shong. Graduating with a bachelor's in American Sign Language, Michelle Armstrong, Brittany Burkhead, Lori Cobble, Rachel Harris, Jay Jepson, Sophia Kennedy, Tiffany McClure, Kelsey Norwith, Leanne O'Brien, Jacob Schuler, Amy Tinnell, Sophia Waters.
Graduating with a bachelor's in French, Tristan Labar. Sergeant Ismaila Pam. Amber Green. Mackenzie Rich. Graduating with a master's in French, Kirby Childress. Sandra Tombe. Graduating with a bachelor's in Spanish, Andrew Butler. Elizabeth Cushing. Jessica Garcia. Allison Greer. Haley Masad. Savannah Rowe. Jennifer Reed. Ansley Sheridan. Hannah Duque. Jerome Soldo. Abigail Chen. Graduating with a master's in Spanish, Luis Cardenas Lopez. Carol Fields. Shayna Finney. Michael Garcia Rees. Beatriz Perez Rees.
Graduating with a bachelor's in communication, Charlesetta Shaidai Akisami. Andrew Alderman. Amanda Allen. Megan Anstulz. Sydney Anvutz. Anai Astudillo. Louis Barra. Clarence C.J. Boyd. Claire Butler. Candace Bird. William Clark. Georgie Clements III. Maddie Cook, Heather Kopus, Tyler Curley, James Donnell, Zachary Durbin, Adam Fannin, Jordan Ferris, Alex Felt, Shelby Fisk, Grace Flatterty, Taylor Heck, Raymond Thomas Attendavis, Sabrina Castile, Ranisha Brittany Giles Gallen, Emerald Dunn, Mary Jo Gordon, Caitlin Hempel, Aaron Henry, Courtney Hester, Osha Hilleman, Haley Hintz, Michaela Hopper, Erica Marie Houston, John Mark Hummel, Ann Jones, Laura Kinney, Tiffany Kasai, Kenisha Kelsey, Skylar Lacey, Eric Lindsay Jr., Nikayla Little, LaWhitney Logan, Lucas Logston, Lindsay Marquardt, Nicholas Marshall, Kiara McBee, Brittany McGill, Catherine McGrath, Fincy Middleton, Hunter Mills, Katie Mitchell, Annie Moore, Amber Morrow, Devin Nance, Juna Neal, Chloe North, Christian Olson, Molly O'Rourke, Stephen Patrick, Andrew Pettigo, Andrew Peddleton, Abigail Reagans, Blanca Reyes, Roger Riddick II, Marissa Roberts, Jennifer Rodriguez, Diamond Rondo, Casey Sanders, Ashley Schooler, Nicholas Sherrick, Sydney Shern,
Ashley Smith, Jason Snyder, Julie Snyder, Ashley Somerville, Ashley Sané, Alexandra Sowell, Alexandria St. John, Bria Staten Favors, Lindsay Stratton, Kelsey Powell, Sophie Ford, David Ford, Nolan Tassoni, Dexter Thomas, Hunter Thompson, Latasha Turner, Mario Uyuritia, Devin Walker, Rebecca Waller, Caitlin Wells, Christopher White, Lauren Schmidt, George Thomas Allen Wilson, Tiantre Wyndham, Andrew Coleman, John Giddens, Jason Nuxel, Jacob Kittle. Graduating with a master's in communication, Matthew Johns, Jordan Ringham, Bethany Stouffer, Shushay Jung. Graduating with a master's in criminal justice, Emily Adams. Ahmad Al-Assadi, Kewanta Artis, Second Lieutenant Avery Booth, Second Lieutenant James Brown, Dylan Campbell, Jasmine Davis, James Fisher, Andrew Galvani, Second Lieutenant Trevor Goki, Emily Getz, Rachel Hardesty, Jeremiah Herod, Corey Hayden, Fallon Hill, Jared Hinton, Katie Hughes, Kayla Hume, Trey Jones, Melissa Kavich, Corey King, Kylie King, Michael Kalasic, Bryce Kuhn, Shane Logsden, Taylor Looney, Naomi Malamusa, Terry McDowell, Tess McGrew, Taylor Alexis McMillan, Alexandra Meisler, Lauren Miner, Megan Moulard, Sergeant Colleen Morthland, Nicolette Nuccio, Dawn Peacock, Rachel Pfeiffer, McKenna Rateliff, Taylor Rocky, Kelly Ryan, Aaron Sauer, Damon Shepard, Natalie Shields, Courtney Sims, Rebecca Longasound, Joshua Stanley, Javon Stewart, Miranda Stone, Emily Lampy, Julianne Tackett, Alexis Warren, Andrea Washington, Danielle Wheeler, Lieutenant David Whitehouse, Jayla Williams, Brenton Andrew Woodford, Reginald Woods, Nicholas Lamar Wright, Theo Yates, Colleen Zernheld.
Graduating with a master's in criminal justice, Barry Bates, Cynthia Beckert, Myron Blair, Amber Caudill, George Herrera, Holly Jones, Don Owens, Joseph Piner, Robert Shadle, Jeremy Slusher, Joshua Sparks, Lisa Spencer. Graduating with a bachelor's in English, Jennifer Allen, Laurel Batty, Chelsea Bowles, Amber Clark, Emily Cooksey, Carly Deskins, Keldon Feldhaus, Matthew Goodrow, Drew Hanna, William Harris, Layla Kamusi, Shakoya Kidwell, Bethany Lope, Jacob Mahaferty, Bryce Martinez, Natalie Moser, Robert Mudd, Alicia Peralta, Claudia Rand, William Ryan III, Jalen Saltzman, Samantha Schaefer, Natalie Smith, Rachel Williams, Denise Wilson, Christian Wilshire, Mary Elizabeth Young, Adeline Wilson.
Graduating with a master's in English, Hannah Cunningham, Mariah Douglas, Joanna Englert, Taylor Gathoff, Kristen Hatton, Tara Lawson, Haley Petcher, William Rich, Christopher Scheidler, Britt Thompson. Graduating with a bachelor's in history, Kimberly Burnley, Christopher Burns, Eric Castle, Ross Foy, Stephen Jesse, Joseph Kester, Danielle Luttrell, Mark Maloney, Ashley Ray, Kayla Reddington, Benjamin Reese, Todd Weber, Kevin Grout, Ian White. Graduating with a master's in history, Francisco Javier Bonilla Garcia, Jacob Burris, Carl Greason, Benjamin Geese.
Graduating with a bachelor's in humanities, Kelsey Gilpin, Megan Selden, Esther Kim, Colin Saylor, Kiera Simmons, Robert Roby, Tyler Terminini. Graduating with a bachelor's in Latin American and Latino Studies, Kelsey Robinson. Graduating with a bachelor's in mathematics, Jenna Bach, Adam Bamforth, Bradley Griffith, Ashley Hamburg, Deanna Hicks, Dia Kachadia, Hunter Lacefield, Abigail Minrath, Wayne Otto, Kurt Parks, Byron Sullivan, Dylan Tyler. Graduating with a master's in mathematics, Katie Christensen, Sandamala Hedegigoda. Graduating with a bachelor's in Pan-African Studies, Nanny Croney, George Scott III, Devontae Carson. Graduating with a master's in Pan-African Studies, Alex Crook, Camara Douglas, Nicholas McLeod,
David Zintak. Graduating with a bachelor's in philosophy, Yusuf Ali, Royce Donovan, Madison Doyle, Jacqueline Ha, Fitzhugh X. Mullins III, Victoria Russell, Kendra Skaggs, Nicholas Watson. Graduating with a bachelor's in physics, William Ainsworth, Alexander Van Pelt. Amna Zoj. Graduating with a master's in physics, Christopher Erickson. Graduating with a bachelor's in political science, Nida Ambiskovich. Victoria Ballard. TJ Barr. Sahab Balhari. Jared Rashad Cornwell. Maha Danyal. Olivia Di Donato. Stephanie Duper. Terrace Elliott. Zoe England. Alan Gaines. Lauren Galloway. Mitchell Hadley. Danielle Hampton. Hannah Gibson. Alicia Hansard. Marissa Hobson. Chris Howlett. Bailey Jensen. Jessica Dowell. Jarrell Johnson. Elias Bartlett. Jamie King. Ethan Lambert. Marissa Lind. Sherry Martin. Adrian Neal. Meredith Needham. Patricia Orkes. Christian Palino. Jacob Please. Tyler Plumeri. Jasmine Presley. Andrew Siegel. Jonathan McLean Shutt. Jacob Simpson. Connor Smith. Landon Stalker. Corey Thomas. Connor Tracy. Megan White. Michael Zender. Chloe Zoller. Janelle Charlemagne. John Parsons. Andrew Ogg. Miriam Calhoun.
Graduating with a master's in political science, Molly Clark. Graduating with a bachelor's in psychology, Tyra Anderson. James Arms. Tiffany Bass. Haley Beisler. Allison Bluell. Carolyn Bowman. Kaylee Brandt. Francesca Brutley. Carly Burris. Precious Melody. Maggie Chang. Kirby Clark. Anna Kaufman. Jessica Kaufman. Ashley Crabtree. Tuvani Crowders. Mary Daly. Blair Dennison. Elizabeth Deemer. Brittany Dietrich. Miriam Efedinera. Amanda Elkins. Morgan Folden. Morgan Fortwingler. Andrew Fry. Hannah Gardner. Sydney Gordon. Shannon Granius. Carolyn Griggs. Catherine Gwynn Wood. Asia Hall. Amber Hampton. Morgan Hanner. Catherine Hankins. Casey Hansard. Aaron Hardy. Jessica Harris. Alicia Hart. Evan Hernandez. Abigail Hill. Aaron Williams Hobach. Chandra Holcomb. Angela Hook, Mariah Horn, Peyton Hunt, Renee Eason, Edward J., Brooke King, Samuel King, Lauren Kolichkowski, Shin-Yu Lei, Jasmine Moore, S. Michael Lemon, Alicia Leverone, Brianna Nally, Brittany Laser, Emily Mann, Morgan Martin, Akasha Nayak, Lucy Newton, Whitney Parker, Zach Martin, Pooja Matadar, Peyton McDaniel, Morgan McPherson, Jacob Mesmer, Jesse Patrick, Megan Parker, Sarah Phelan, Tori Portele, Courtney Puckett, Justin Riemel, Nico Sickle, Idiana Rodriguez Carballo, Mercedes Samuels, Gretchen Santana Sapiro, August Schoenbacher, Carmen Schreiber, Jasmine Scott, Samantha Schellinger, Mackenzie Sexton, Cheyenne Shields, Brooke Sires, Kit Secra, Jordan Scraggs, Daniel Smalley, Megan Smith, Justin Smith, Shaquille Squire, Priyad Hershuri Srinivasan, Ricky Stevens, Candy Stinson, Quinn Thompson, Nicholas Tinsley,
Larissa Maylin Diana Town, Rachel Walsh, Andrew White, Taylor Gardea, Shelby Brown, Marguerite O'Hara. Graduating with a Master's in Urban Planning, Lacey Gabbard, Catherine Grosskreutz, Julian Lewis, Brooke Radcliffe Veman, Dante St. Germain, Shane Shaughnessy, Joshua Staten, Anthony Schneider, Rudisha Williams. Graduating with a Master's in Public Administration, Allison Johnston, Kelly Woodard. Graduating with a Bachelor's in Sociology, Mary Beckwith, Lanisha Clemens, Angelina Cody, Samantha Condor, Daniel Crum, Corey Thager, Dondre Jefferson, Samuel Klosterman, Autumn Leber, Jessica Monroe, Chandler Pope, Chelsea Sloan, Aaron Van Buren, Stephanie Lowry. Graduating with a Master's in Sociology, Eileen Schumann, Eric Jordan. Graduating with a Bachelor's in Women's and Gender Studies, Alexandra Marquardt, Talisha Wilson. Graduating with a Master's in Women's and Gender Studies, Mally Feltner, MC Lampy,
Introducing the Dean of the School of Dentistry, John Salk.
Good morning. Mr. President, Mr. Provost, I am pleased to present to you the candidates for Doctor of Dental Medicine, Master of Science, and Bachelor of Dental Hygiene from the School of Dentistry. Our banner was carried in today by our outstanding graduate, Jared Martin. I am proud to present him and all of our students with these degrees today.
Graduating with a Doctor of Dental Medicine, Jared Martin. Graduating with a Master of Science in Oral Biology, Apoorv Goel. Deepika Joshi. Introducing the Dean of the School of Music, Chris Doan.
Mr. President, Mr. Provost, I'm pleased to present to you graduates for the degrees of Master of Music, Master of Music Education, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Music Education from the School of Music. Our banner was carried in today by our outstanding graduate and commencement speaker, Anna Patterson, and I'm proud to present Anna and all of our students with these degrees today.
Graduating with a Bachelor's in Music, Anna Patterson. Amy Edelin. Wadani Buto. Sarah Kim. Rafael Lopez Prieto. Michael Mills. Tara Pierce. Grace Robertson. Aaron Sheena. Trevor Webb. Krista Heckman. Ricky Hauser. Graduating with a Master's in Music, Ira Gomes. Lydia Cox. Robert Brandon Doggett. Breitner Evangelista. Andre Goncalves. Kevin Kiersby. Hyunjin Kwok. Joshua Parker.
Graduating with a Bachelor's in Music Education, Christopher Anderson. Joshua Barnes. Nicholas Burke. Laura Lambert. Graduating with a Master's in Music Education, Alexander Hamilton II. Ben Williams. Graduating with a Bachelor's in Music Therapy, Jacqueline D. Davis. Amelia Emling. Prongchat Facto. Elaine Parrish. Kelsey Prawl. The Dean of the School of Nursing, Marcia Hearn.
Mr. President, Mr. Provost, I am very pleased to present to you our candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Nursing and Bachelor of Science in Nursing from the School of Nursing. Our banner was carried in today by our outstanding student, Sarah Cooner. I am proud to present her and all of our students with these degrees today.
Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Sarah Cooner. Graduating with a Bachelor's in Nursing, Sarah McAvenue. Suzanne Young, Karen Crum, Carol Cassidy, Jennifer Anderson, Ruby Ebersold, Meg Dulal, Rachel Desafi, Elizabeth Gradisek, Jesus Alvarez, Molly Purvis, Sheila Rolfe, Second Lieutenant Kendra Smith, Second Lieutenant Seward Gassama, Jillian Grosser, Tyler Coulter, Jacqueline Junkins, Catherine Brody, Jake St. Germain, Catherine Fonder, Taylor Grider, Carly Pearson, Kelsey Collins, Abigail Setliff, Haley Fairfax, Mitchell Bell, Carolyn Schuler, Kaylin Cheatham, Amanda Brooke Heacock, Hannah Swartz, Haley Daly, Brianne McArthur, Emily Fisher, Carly Adams, Peyton Lynn, Miranda Nokes, Benjamin Howard, Ross Phelps, Paulina Dufresne, Whitney Shea Welp, Deborah Lynn Pate, Emily Ann Zapata, Paige Perkaiser, Sierra Danae Thompson, Carla Flippin, Dominique Trotter, Chantel Akaazu, Nadej Molingay, Matthew Wheatley, Lauren Nash, Heather Wheeler, Kristen Ryan, Catherine Steinkamp, Emma Davies, Elma Mustick, Casey George, Kyle Guerrero, Elizabeth Clonan, Anna Wade, Marissa Glahn, Jade Simone Mirachandi, Peyton Chastain, Haley Stansel, Sable Sierra Iglesias, Meredith Gross, Alyssa Van Buren, Julie Smith, Allison Camber, Mackenzie Cook, Jennifer Duvall,
Introducing the Dean of the School of Public Health and Information Sciences, Craig Blakely.
Mr. President, Mr. Provost, I'm pleased to present to you today the candidates for Masters of Public Health, Masters of Science in Epidemiology, Master of Science in Clinical Investigative Sciences, Master of Science in Biostatistics, and the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science in Public Health. Our banner was carried today by our stellar graduate, Courtney Tiba Bloomer. I'm proud to present to you today her and all of our students for these degrees.
Graduating with a Master of Public Health, Tiba Bloomer. Graduating with a Master of Science in Biostatistics, John Craycroft. Michael Daniels. Mary Gregg. Graduating with a Master of Science in Clinical Investigation Sciences, Tinjun Lu. Graduating with a Bachelor's in Public Health, Chen Yinlu Asher. Jordan Lee. Delvin Mattingly. Natalie Maida. Aaron O'Riordan. Alan Rekutanyan. Sandrin Niyarugran. Yvonne Rodriguez. Hannah Smith. Mia Starchevich. Layla Ukic. Everly Wilkes. Graduating with a Master of Public Health in Public Health, Philip Booda. Camelia Arabura. Henry Briggs. Rachel Cathy. Rebecca Engelman. Anisha Gray. Chase Harper. David Holland. Courtney Huntley. Jamie Jenkins. Nislin Jose. Rishtia Cocker. Lori Mattingly. Carmen Mitchell. Anurada Persode. Salwa Rashid. Sarah Van Heiden. Saduf Varich.
Wasn't that tremendous? How about we make some noise? Thank you. So tonight we want to pause and recognize two special groups of graduates. First, we want to recognize the first-generation college graduates. Your accomplishment is so important to yourself, the future generations of your families, our university, and our community. I ask that all first-generation graduates please stand so that we may recognize you. The University of Louisville is proud to have United States Army and Air Force ROTCs on our campus. Some of today's graduates were formally commissioned earlier this week as second lieutenants in the U.S. Army and Air Force. These individuals are now lining up so we can recognize them. Please join me in giving them a round of applause for their service to our country.
Soon-to-be graduates of the University of Louisville, I'd like to introduce to you the president of our University of Louisville Alumni Association, Mr. Chris Puffer.
Congratulations. I join many people here today in congratulating you on this tremendous accomplishment. This is and will always be a memorable day for you. In addition to receiving your degree, you, of course, become an alum of University of Louisville. As you have been granted all of the rights and privileges of an alum, it also comes with the distinct responsibility of keeping this university even stronger. We as alum join the trustees, administrators, faculty, and staff as the guardians of the university. In a few moments, Dr. Ramsey, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, will bestow upon you your degree. You will become something special. You will become a graduate of the University of Louisville. At that time, you join the over 130,000 of us that have graduated from this university, and you become a member of the University of Louisville Alumni Association. Congratulations. Now it's my honor to ask all other University of Louisville alumni to stand and be recognized. Thank you. To you, soon-to-be graduates of the University of Louisville, you know that today was made possible because of your work and your sacrifices. But today was also made possible because of others, your mothers and fathers, husbands and wives, your children, relatives, and friends have believed in you and supported you. Without their help and encouragement and the courage and persistence they instilled in you, it would have been more difficult, maybe even impossible, for you to reach this important milestone in your lives. They have watched you set high goals and obtain those goals.
and they are proud to be sharing this moment, this very special moment, with you today. So I'd like to ask our graduates to stand and then remain standing, but give a big shout out and a show of thank you to all those who've made this day possible. Thank you. So members of the graduating class of 2016 at the University of Louisville, as we've said, your university is proud of you. We celebrate your achievement. In the years ahead, we look forward to seeing you attain many professional and personal successes, and watching you discover your own unique way in our society to make it happen. Your families, your communities, your country, and the world have never needed you more. And now the single most exciting moment for me as president, on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the University of Louisville, I'm pleased to grant each one of you the degrees and certificates that you have earned based on the recommendations of the faculties of the colleges and schools at the University of Louisville. Congratulations, graduates.
Do you remember what we rehearsed inside? Today, who's got it better than us? You guys have been great. We did a great job today. Now, I'm going to give you some final marching orders, all right? My marshals, Trustee Allen and Dr. Martis are going to come down here. And we're all going out those stairs right there in the back, which means if you're sitting there right now and the students get to you, you're going to stay there until they get finished. My advice, get out now. The other people can go like this. You can go like this. Now, after we sing the alma mater, all the students are going right up those stairs. If you're in the way, you'll be forced to move. Everybody else is going to go up and this way. It's much less crowded. There is a reception upstairs following this on the concourse with photo backdrops. At the end, the platform is going to go this way and that way. The faculty are going to go this way, out the exit and back to where the apparel is. Now, everybody got their marching orders? Okay, remember the other question? Are you damn glad to be here today? Please join me and the Collegiate Chorale in the singing of the alma mater, which is printed in the program.
With
I'm going to need that aisle cleared. Both those stair aisles need to be cleared. Music.
No, that's fine, that's fine.